Wow, what a response. So, 2 days ago, uh, at least from this date that this video is going up, I received 2,000 views on the video about how Minecraft updates bring out the worst in people. And I got 79 comments. So I'm going to address them right now. Usually on this channel, I don't get 2,000 views on a video in one day. That's kind of a big thing. So let's take a look at some of the comments because most of them agree with me. But there is someone who's very, very negative, like really complete opposite of what I said. And it's kind of funny just reading it. So let's take a look at them. So just grab my phone here and I'm going to go to the comments. All right, so I'm just going to do them in the order that they're appearing on in my comments here. All right, so from Frenrerin Flowers. When you mention it always being the same people who are constantly complaining and never satisfied, it reminded me of a specific user on YouTube whom I have seen leaving negative comments about every update or choice Mojang makes for something like 7 years now. I have never once seen that person happy about anything, yet they continue to consume and comment on Minecraft news and content all the time with their complaints. Yeah, this is the kind of person I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure who this would be. There's room for valid critiques, but they get lost in the noise of the folks who are determined to hate everything. People have asked for autumnal biomes, abandoned camps, and wool stairs slabs for ages. People pretending otherwise aren't worth taking seriously. Totally agree. That is exactly the kind of person that I'm talking about. And it just, like this person just confirms, these kinds of things have been talked about for a long time. It's really hard for me to do this while I'm holding my phone. So it's just, I don't know if it's funny. It's sad that people are like this. Like, seriously, is your entire personality complaining about a Minecraft update? That's your personality. That's what it seems like. That's all you ever do. Okay. Next, this is from Bad Namer B. Interesting name. I just knew people would complain about this. Also, you did leave out terracotta. It is just another set of concrete colors, basically. Yeah, I agree. Terracotta is another thing that we could definitely have stairs and slabs for. I don't disagree there. I would love to see that, and concrete. So, why not everything? Just give us everything in stairs and slabs. From Wolf0875. Oops. Nice video. Thanks. Then, Ellis Flowers. Okay, this is going to be a little bit difficult walking through here. I'm going to float through the water, if you don't mind. I'll just float through the water, not sink. The complaint of why not concrete instead of wool is like someone randomly giving you a 20-pound note and you saying, why not a gift card? Oops. They suit furniture builds a lot. Chairs, sofas, beds, carpeted stairs. Marketplace stalls, tents, teddies, etc. Teddies. Oops. I think I'm teddy bears or the clothing teddies. Where am I? No defenses. They just look good texturally for common furniture builds, which is a foundation of Minecraft. I love the autumn forests so much I don't have to pay for these updates either, and when I saw the announcement I loved it, but also immediately saw all the negative live comments and it really put me in a bad mood. Strips the joy from people. It's like a dystopian worldview half the time. It's I think someone else makes a comment about this, but it's like people have to be angry about something all the time, and they make it their life to be angry about things. Again, that's just sad. If that's all you ever have to do, if you're just a complainer, nothing ever satisfies you. That is sad. Find a new hobby, please. Very, very annoying. Next. And yeah, I'm going through all 79 here. Sorry, this is going to be a long video. It's from Corkhead. I love the new biome. I don't know why they chose wool for stairs and slabs. I feel like concrete or even glass could work better, but if we're getting them soon too, then there's no problem really. Yeah. Glass, that's an interesting one. I think with glass, glass stairs would be a little bit unusual, but I could see them being used for like the roof of a greenhouse. I mean, that works, right? Whoops. So yeah, I could see that. But yeah, concrete would have been my first choice. However, with wool, furniture. It's amazing for furniture. And that's one reason I love it. I'm going to be decorating with it so much. Okay, Drillbit Idiot. Interesting name. I never really thought about the autumn colors, but so far from what little we've seen, I actually love this idea, and it's the only update, and not just a feature like vibrant visuals, since I finally migrated my Xbox 360, Xbox One world to Bedrock 4 years ago. I'm not big on the wool stairs, it just seems like another missed opportunity to bring us other block variants, but hopefully soon we'll get to see something like concrete slabs and stairs. There's a lot of blocks that could really use them, and it's really odd that we don't have them yet. Tough got an update, so it's possible at the very least. It just sucks to see Mojang implement new blocks, but not give us these very basic states they should come with by default. Okay, I don't think it sucks. I think it's just that they will get to everything eventually. The thing with wool is that it's so incredibly versatile. I could see myself using it on roofs and, of course, furniture. I don't really want to have stone furniture. But yes, Tough got this treatment. I want to see Calcite get it as well. Calcite needs it. Calcite is beautiful. It's an amazing block. I love Calcite. I want stairs. I want calcite bricks. I want to be able to use it like it is marble, because it is just that nice. So please, Mojang, please do it. I want to see it. Okay. Just watch me jump around like this. Okay. Next up. Jump Scare Thingy. Another nice name, said, did nobody hear the still very early in development and we adding more stuff? Yes. Why is it so foggy? Oh, I think it's... Oh, it's... Sorry. Just the... It's the shaders. So yes, exactly. 100% exactly. They said this is an early development. They showed us that much, which means we are probably getting more stuff, and we should probably think about not criticizing an update that is only partially shown. And they showed us a lot. Actually, a lot. Just think about that. We will be getting more. Okay, next up, from Flare Fritz. I'm just tired of the half-baked ideas. So much of the new stuff is so isolated from most of the game. Okay, the Happy Gas was decent, but it's far too slow to be useful for anything besides building. The Sniffer only gives you 2 decorative seeds that can't self-multiply. So you have to rely on annoying mechanics to get flowers that don't even look good. Also, think how many recent mob drop mobs drop virtually nothing useful, if drop anything at all. Not to mention stupid reasons given for why certain things aren't added. We all remember the fireflies, but there was also the one about not adding sharks in the aquatic update due to them not wanting to encourage people to harm sharks in real life or something. Hell, you even have Mojang admitting that they wouldn't have added the creeper with the design philosophy they use today. They just keep throwing new ingredient after new ingredient into the soup without making sure the flavors actually work with what's already in there. Okay, fair, but I don't agree. Half-baked ideas. Okay, some things I would agree with. There are some updates where I thought, this is a bit small. But this is the March update that I'm thinking of. Yes, the March update looks pretty small, doesn't it? However, think about this. Most of the update was actually back-end stuff, technical stuff. It was a very, very technical update. There was a lot done to it. Same thing happened with Busy Bees. Buzzy Bees? Busy Bees. That was a technical update, and they added the bees and the beehives and the honey and stuff. And people complain, what's with this small update? It's a technical update. They just added some stuff so that people wouldn't complain that nothing was added. So, yeah. Some of these updates may seem small, but if you look at the guts of it, look at the update notes. There is a ton of technical stuff. Really, a lot of technical stuff. And they aren't just adding things for nothing. For people who are builders like me, adding these blocks is huge. Because we love building with new blocks. You know. Also, I love the Happy Ghast. I don't use it for transportation. I use it for building. Just as you said, that's what I use it for. I use it for building things that are high up. But I also do use it for another thing, and that is carrying certain mob types. So I don't have to build rails, and that is villagers. Yeah. And also zombies. I have to do that at night. It's actually kind of a safe way of traveling at night too. You know? I like that. Next up. This is from Totally Not Everything 1, period. I honestly just hope some new stuff Mojang adds actually becomes like Not Forgotten or half-assed. I want them to add whatever the F they want, but I don't want them to mess around with it. One thing I want Minecraft to stop doing is making decorative blocks that naturally generate in droves like plants, not drop without shears, because they just clutter inventories so easily it's unbearable. It's one of the reasons I don't play new Minecraft as often. Because of flowers? Okay. Flowers. Okay. Next. Oops. From Artsonist 420. A good drop doesn't negate the loss of great updates. Okay. One of the problems here is that they started doing this because of massive complaints from people saying that they don't like the updates, while the staff is being overworked trying to get something done in time for the update. They were doing quite big ones, and the one that really broke the camel's back, the one with the straw that broke the camel's back, was of course Caves and Cliffs, and it was too big of an update, and they did admit that they were burning out. They were burned out because of this update, and people were being complete a-holes to them. there were people who were so nasty. It's like, how do you justify acting like that? You can't. It's a game. People are doing their jobs, and you are threatening people. Yeah, there were people giving death threats. Well, that was stupid, wasn't it? Okay. Janus of Borg, or Janus of Borg. I like Star Trek. That's the thing with a community this large. No matter what they do, some large group will complain. It's probably a big reason we don't get big revolutionary changes anymore. There's a lot of risk to make people angry. Exactly what I just said. Thank you. Angela Special Fox. Even if they were to release an end update with decent amount of content, there will still be a pretty large number of people who are not going to be satisfied. Either way, people are going to mod in whatever features they think are missing. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Even with a big update, people are going to complain. There are people who complain about the terrain in... I want to complain about rain. It's been raining here for the last 3 days. So people complain about how the terrain has been changed in Minecraft. They like the old one, which is kind of weird because the old one is not exactly the most attractive. Minecraft looks beautiful now. It looks amazing. The terrain's amazing. But people complain about it. Okay. Got it. No one is ever going to be 100% satisfied 100% of the time, and no update is going to have 100% of people satisfied. So, let's just move on, huh? If you're just not going to be satisfied with it, well, then just wait till the next update, so you won't be satisfied again. Yeah. Okay. And then... Shadow Cipher, look, why I'm not okay with this. They kept using the Deep Dark as a teaser. What are you talking about? They did not use the Deep Dark as a teaser. The Deep Dark is not even mentioned with this. What you saw was Minecraft Dungeons 2, which is not related. So, I don't know what you're talking about. You're not correct. I'm just going to fly because I don't want to swim. Let's go over here. While I fly, there we go. Jason Jasso 666. I get the sentiment that because let's look down here. I keep scrolling accidentally. Because Minecraft is one of the most popular games in the world and the companies behind it are getting stupid rich due to its existence, we should expect more from them. However, Minecraft as a sandbox game is, in my opinion, in a very unique position, where I'd rather they make small changes each update instead of big ones that fundamentally change how the game is played. I'd welcome an end or other dimension update, but I don't know. I'm content with almost the same progression the game has had since forever. Minecraft to me has been a 10 out of 10 game for a long time now, way before Mojang was bought by Microsoft. The only bad updates are the ones that made the marketplace annoyingly prominent on Bedrock, then introduce bugs which make the game unplayable or just really annoying to navigate around. And those awful security updates that conform to stupid laws passed by a stupid controlling government. Multiple governments now. Compared to that stuff, small or boring updates aren't anything to seriously complain about. As someone who's anti-capitalist and on the left politically, from my perspective, most of the vocal Minecraft fans who talk shit about Mojang come off as whiny, entitled children, not a player base who's generally calling out a corporation regarding a subpar product. You know, I agree. I agree with that. I'm going to try to go through these a bit more quickly. Unlogic. My opinion is that this update should have happened years ago. Mojang updates at a snail pace even with a decent-sized team, which one dude in a basement can make in less than 2 weeks. We should have the Deep Dark Dimension by now to be consistent. An update is an update, though. No, a dude in a basement cannot make these updates in 2 weeks. They are doing multiple platforms. They are doing compliance checks with all of these platforms. They have to make sure that they all work and to the rules set by each platform. This is not something that a single person can do in 2 weeks on all of the platforms. Not at all. Good luck with that. Plus the fact that there's a lot of things going on in the background. Things you don't see in the game. There are a lot of technical updates going on, which most people don't even pay attention to. I don't cover them when I talk about snapshots. These are things that are happening, and one single person is not going to be doing this across all of the platforms. Sorry. That's not going to happen. And that's something that I find a lot of people are ignorant about. Alonk. There was a YouTuber called The True Cubic Llama who talked about similar issues to this, but about the different wants that make up the community and why many folks will be upset when their agenda isn't satisfied. He built it up like a 5-way political compass. Interesting. Also, I think that because the updates are small, people aren't getting as much dopamine hits. You're probably right about that. Although I have to say that, no, this one coming in September, I really like it. And there's a lot of people who are very positive about it. Tyler Joe, okay, I've already read your comments. I love to hate Minecraft. No vertical slabs, no bigger inventory, more clutter of blocks we don't need. We needed another color of wood. We don't need wool slabs yet. Concrete slabs and terracotta stairs would be better. Literally nobody is saying the biome is bad, lil bro. Lil bro? I bet I'm older than you. But it could be if it's too small, like the gray forest crap. Also camps with no NPCs. Okay. Nathan90OP. I'm absolutely ecstatic for this update. I don't strive for game mechanics. I want new stuff that adds creative potential me and my friends can mess around with. The same with the Sulfur Cube Drop, and the new mob and block sets are just so cool. I agree, people just can't be satisfied and always ask for more. Yeah, a lot of what I've been saying. Jared Merlin. I so want this new biome. I'm excited. Building a cabin in the woods, fishing on a lake surrounded by foliage, nature, country life, good memories. Yeah. The thing about this update is like the trees. It's beautiful. I could just leave this sunset, but it's beautiful, and it is something that I am so looking forward to. I love those trees. Even if the wood is gray, this is the first time we have gray wood, so we are filling out the color palette. Green wood, purple wood, and blue wood. I have never heard of blue wood before. Oh, black wood. There is a tree with black wood, by the way. Unripe the Bearbee. Interesting name. I just can't believe how much people can project or complain over these. If I'm honest, Mojang's been doing some great stuff with drops. Not that they couldn't keep or add a couple aspects. That'd be real nice for sure. But there's no way I dislike whatever we do end up because I want another thing. And nothing says they can't consider more things later until they literally can't for some real world reason, since that does happen. Some things like games and the internet really make us forget how to interact with and appreciate other people. That is so right. This is something that I complain about a lot. People don't know how to interact with other humans these days because of the internet. People rage about games, and they get, like, some people threaten others because they're upset about a game. It's stupid. It is incredibly stupid. People, learn to communicate. Learn to be human again. This is one thing that I really dislike about the internet, and that is that people feel that they can say whatever the hell they want without any repercussions. Yeah. Good luck with that. It's just so stupid. That's an interesting village over there, by the way. And it scrolled again. Okay. Cats. Honestly, whether you like or hate the recent Minecraft updates or drops for whatever reason, I can still consider a valid take. It's when people shout insults at you and say that you suck up to Mojang, or when people claim that the developers are lazy without much valid evidence other than, oh, drops look small, must be low effort. Totally agree, 100%. And like I said, these drops, what you see visually is not the whole picture. They're doing a lot of technical stuff too. So, yes, 100% agree with what you have to say. Let's look at the village again. I walked past here not too long ago in another video. Alpererdigan. Autumn-themed forest, wool stairs, and slabs, shelf mushrooms. Yeah, that's another thing in artwork that I've seen. And something like hay bed, that's another thing we've seen in some artwork, is literally what I wanted for years. Very nice. Hay bed, yeah, that's one thing that I've been seeing some things about. Basically acts like a sleeping bag. Is this really in the update? Is it really? Or is this just some leak going on? I haven't really looked into it, to be honest. I've just been seeing a couple videos, including one by Waddles. Although, to be fair, Waddles has posted some weird stuff that didn't come true. But, yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, Waddles. Yeah. By the way, there's a pale forest over there. A pale garden over there. Something some people don't like. White wood. I love it. Cool Victor. Needs more structures. The camps with illager intervention similar to the ancient city inhabited, and ones with none would add depth. Now, I'd like to see variations, yeah, in the camps. I'm hoping that we do have some variations and not just that single design. That would be great, because I would love to see, like, they don't have to always have cobwebs as well, I think. I think that we could have some that look like they were recently camped in, possibly with... Oh, and I know that this is something that you see in some mods. Villagers. How about an actual camp that is being used by a villager? Why not? Of course, turn into a fisherman. Because of the barrels. Yeah, traveling fisherman. Sunburnt 4 days. Take care of yourself. Don't stay in the sun too long. There's an option for a single biome type, or maybe just play the first version of Minecraft with a flat world. Yeah, people can always just play older versions. They don't have to play the newest version all the time. You have options with Java Edition. By the way, if you have Bedrock Edition, it comes with Java Edition as well. When you buy it, these days you get both versions, so you can play both. Unless you are, of course, playing on console or mobile. Then you only get Bedrock. Play on PC. You get Java. You can play any version. Child of Pluto. I love the Halloween biome more than the other Halloween biome. Okay. Yinkin. Lol, I clicked on this video thinking that very thing that some people will just never be happy. Baited. Okay, thanks for the comment. Tim Root, thank you. And thank you too. Tim, you're always reliable in commenting, but I appreciate it. I'm almost done here. Water Darkcraft. I like the third drop of the year so far. The biome is cool and we finally get a new structure. Yes. Great. I agree. Emperor Creeper. Wow, do creepers have emperors? I've always wanted an autumn forest biome. Honestly, everyone has wanted that. I feel like the dappled forest has been implemented almost perfectly. Actually, great time of the year too. If Mojang made an end update, these people would still complain about how this doesn't fit the game, or nobody wanted X feature done like this. Some people are just so entitled. Yeah, true. When the end ape, maybe that's a new mob, an end ape. When the end update finally comes, and they have pretty much said that yes, one will come eventually. It'll be big. When it does come, people will complain. They'll say, I want the simplicity of the old one. There are people who do complain about how Netherrack looks. Honestly, the current Netherrack looks so much better than the old Netherrack. I started playing Minecraft when the old Netherrack was the texture, and honestly, it's ugly. I like the current Netherrack. Please. Thank you. Shadow Demon. I don't love every single drop, but every single drop has at least one thing I love, so I'm pretty okay with that at the end of the day. That's a great attitude to have. I totally agree. Rossby Duhart. I'm still waiting for the tall redwoods, but the autumn trees will do. Bring it. I would like redwoods too. That would be amazing. Incredibly tall trees. Taller than old growth pine and spruce. Yeah, I agree. Bring the redwoods. There'll be another redwood. Could be a different shade than we've got with... it'll be a lighter one. We've already got two woods that are reddish color. We've got, of course, mangrove, which, by the way, I love the color of. And... why am I not... The one in Savannah. Acacia. Whoa. That one's more orange. But yeah. Oh, and we got pink. Pink trees over there. Yeah. But having another shade of red, I'd be fine with. Agent 11 YouTube. Me, when I saw the title, please tell me you're rage baiting. I'm not rage baiting. The question... Actually, I'm using two different titles. I'm doing a A/B test. One of them is directly saying that people are terrible, you know. The other one is actually more of a question. That's probably the one that you saw. And it's not rage baiting. It is me questioning what people are saying. So it's I'm not trying to bait anyone. It's like, seriously? You people think this? That's what I'm thinking. And some people might think it's sarcastic too. I don't know. Joe Horst. Or is it Joe Horst? But yes, I know who you are. What the heck? Oh, okay. By the way, this view over there, that's an amazing area. I can't wait to build in there. That is an incredible area. I still firmly believe that a lot of kids are taught that it is only okay to talk if something is wrong. So they learn to couch everything that want to say as either a complaint or concern at best. Yeah, I mean, I'm finding that a lot of the people that complain, they don't seem to... People that always complain, they don't seem to understand how to communicate as a normal human. That's just my opinion. They just don't seem to have this understanding of civil conversation. You know, like, be human, please. Handle. Is there handle? Yes, I asked for autumn biome. You got it. Radiant Dream. At least I know someone else also likes this new update, and people are over complaining. We'll probably get more in the update before it comes out. Yeah, completely. We'll get more stuff. And there's a lot of people that like this update. Sunny Sev. Hi. Nice to see you. I also like the updates. Yeah, I know. By the way, Sunny Sev, great YouTuber. You should check out her channel. She was the last person that I interviewed in my podcast. So it's great to have your comment. Nice to see you. Let me get up here. But yeah. And it was a great conversation that we had, Sev. Yeah. Melski. I asked you about the pronunciation of your name before. Melski. The update where they put in colored glass, still my favorite. Interesting one. Colored glass, I do like it. And by the way, this shader is amazing with colored glass because the light that comes through it is colored. And I can't wait to build things and see it in this shader. Oh, I love it. It just looks amazing. Lucas Muthelerich. I like the new biome. Crystal Bari 101. Same. I'm not sure what part of the video that is. I'd have to watch. Joshua Lodge. Some people are just the type of person that complain about everything for the sake of making a fuss. They don't add new block. People complain. They do decide to add a new feature or a block. People still complain. We just got a new biome and new blocks. Just be happy with it. Get a life. I agree. 100%. The Kind-Hearted Dinosaur. A very nice name. No one asked for this. Autumn Forest was one of the most requested biomes. Yes, it was. People have. And your banh mi? Banh mi. Good food. Thank you. Tell 'em. That's someone who agrees. Clowny Thunder. Yeah, I'm getting some interesting names here. How about a name tag to keep mobs young? And they added it. Yeah, okay. I should read further on. And they added it. Yes. The golden dandelion. In a way that doesn't require all pets to have the same name, gives you a new decoration and adds to Minecraft theme of gold, making things magical. Exactly. Flare Fritz, the golden dandelion, was added in the baby mob update. It makes animals stay babies forever. That just someone clarifying. Yeah, totally. Unripe the Burby again. Yes. Dylan Combs. Okay, here we go. This one has a response from from a negative person. By the way, negative person, you might actually be watching this video. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's just stand here in this nice little bay. What could I build here? I could build something here. And I agree, sometimes people just complain because they're never happy. Does Mojang often play to the beat of their own drum and not listen to the fan base as much? Sure they do. Every game studio does it. You should see No Man's Sky. They put things in the game that people generally aren't even asking for, and they never expect it, but it turns out really good. Meh. Name me one studio that's always followed every women plea from their fan base. Trust me, you can't. Good point. Just be thankful these updates and drops are free and are adding more things to the game to enjoy. And hey, if you don't like it, either stop playing or find some mods and play the way you want. Look, I wanted an end overhaul update, a new dimension update, and hell, even asked for pale pumpkins for the pale oak biome for a long while. But I'm happy that they're still continuing to update the game with new stuff and that the updates have always been free. I agree. Then Emperor Penguin replied, okay, this is the one, not the one I was thinking of. Just be thankful that these updates and drops are free. Why should anyone be thankful for the literal bare minimum? Free updates are standard across the entire game industry. Is the bar that low? I'd like to say something here. Free updates are not standard across the industry. Not at all. Well, another really big franchise is The Sims. The updates for The Sims are not free. You have to pay for each and every one of them, and they're not cheap. The standard across the industry is expansion packs that cost money. That's how they make money. It's not free is standard. I should look up at the camera. It's not standard at all. This is a company that's, the Mojang is an exception. Hello Games is also an exception. And then Dylan Combs responds, in today's world, it is and it sucks. Not saying that it doesn't suck, just saying that instead of crying and complaining to what's the equivalent of a brick wall, which most game studios are these days, which blows, we should be thankful that they even try to update the game at all, as Minecraft is like Gary's mod. Are your demands falling on deaf ears about the one thing you desire? There's a mod for that. In short, just face it, Mojang ain't ever gonna listen, and if they do, it'll just go in one ear and out the other, and I agree that it sucks. I disagree here. They have been listening, by the way. Several things from Chaos Cubed are things that people have been asking for. And as I already said in the video that we're talking about here, nearly everything that we have seen in the September drop are things that people have been asking for. They're listening. People ask for these things, and they're listening. And we're getting stuff that we have asked for. Is that all there is to this village? Oh no, it's over there too. Okay. Mumu Man. Nobody asked for this, in quotes. All of the biomods since the game got popular. Ha ha ha. This one is especially funny because wooden couches still exist. Well, yeah, true. You can still use wood stairs to build your furniture instead of the wool, and in some cases, some colors are still restricted to wood stairs. It's just people bitching because they didn't get what they wanted every damn update and drop, or the remnants of the whole Minecraft is dying nonsense that peaked 3 years ago. And then we got Tyler Joe replying again, I've never heard anyone SHIT on this forest. Rest of the update is useless though. Vertical slabs, concrete and terracotta stairs would be better than freaking wool. No NPCs at camps. They're abandoned camps. And Zach, king of all YouTubers, get out and stop complaining. Tyler Joe 69. You don't seem to understand how versatile wool stairs and slabs are. They are incredibly, incredibly versatile. You do understand that there are roofs that are colorful. And it has a texture. If you have concrete roof, it's kind of dull, isn't it? Terracotta roof, also dull. Very featureless. Wool has a texture. And I think that works so much better. And again, furniture. Joe Horst again. Ever since they introduced Lapis, I have been waiting for red wire, blue wire. Nice one. Birdly Nerdly says red wire, blue wire. What a way to start a fire. And Crystal Bari. Is Shakespeare really dead? Oh, okay. Timothy Beebe, or Beebe. They aren't satisfied because they aren't getting what they want specifically. It is the old tactic of throw a tantrum and cry until someone bows to demands. People aren't going to bow to demands when they're... Yeah. Runissa replied to that. I've been wanting colorful stairs for over a decade. I didn't kick and scream and call every update bad because I didn't get my wool stairs. See, that's maturity. Wavy Dane. The thing is, Minecraft is mainly a building game. The people that didn't ask for this just aren't creative, and that's okay. A Moo Man replied, so then they should keep their mouths shut and not whine like little babies when they don't get what they want every time, right? Two Lake replied, what? Request. Actually, there is a way you can request things in for Minecraft, and I don't recall the address, but it's also the same as the bug reporting system. You can make requests, you can ask for things, and people will vote them up. It's a community thing. You can vote these things like thumbs up or whatever. Sorry, I've got the hiccups now. So yeah, you can request things. There have been a lot of things requested, and some of these things that we're getting now were requested. So yay, we're getting things. I think we're almost done here. KR Todd, I would like to see more carpets that act like glazed terracotta so we can make interesting rugs added with this update. That's an interesting idea. I'd love to see that too. Because we do get interesting patterns with carpets on... can you stop pushing me? With carpets on llamas, right? Call Me Nemi replied, we need a world of color too. And Crystal Bari replied saying, Spring Drop 2027, trust. Just comment in here, said, I love how everyone asked for fall biome and wool stairs. People did. Kayuki fan said, still shocked concrete and terracotta didn't get stairs or slab variants yet. We've already gone over this, but I agree with that. And just comment in here replied, we'll wait and see. I'm sure we'll get them eventually. Emerald YT. The reason people are like this is because Mojang spoiled us with the pillage and village and caves and cliffs, and then Mojang went into smaller updates. Everyone complains even though the updates are good. And the reason they went into the smaller updates is because people complained about the big updates. And pushed too hard. And Emperor Penguin said, people weren't spoiled. Consistently good updates should be the baseline. Almost all of the drops are terrible though. No, they're not. It's just your opinion. Every single drop I have seen has something that I like. I find good in every single thing in each update. Keep in mind that even though some of them might seem really tiny, like the cute one with the babies, that one was, in my opinion, when I was watching all these updates and doing all the videos on it, I was like, this is kind of underwhelming, but it's a big technical update. Okay? Got it. And then Tizzy Banana. It's a good update, but this should really be the least we can expect from them. I think we've addressed this already. And Flare Fritz said, these content drops have almost never added much more than what's initially shown. It's usually only one or two things and maybe some mechanic changes. The biome tree, wool stuff, and hay beds are likely 85% of the update. Maybe they'll add a new mob, which is typical when adding a new biome at this point. This remains to be seen, so I'm not going to comment on that. We could get plenty more. So, let's just leave it at that. We don't know yet. And then Ducky says, I was going to comment about how you were wrong and people are actually masking for stuff like this for years. But then I thought maybe I should watch the video first and realize that the title was kind of sarcastic. It's the question one, yeah. Relomas. LOL, there are like 4 or 5 people builders asking for this, while the whole community asks for the meaningful updates to already existing things like an end. Can't you say, but actually I know this one guy who really wanted slightly weathered, waxed, medium rare grilled copper wire stairs for his Giblumbus factory, so Mojang actually listens to the community by adding them. They keep adding useless junk that does not interact in any way with any systems, while there already exists a bajillion things that could be updated like deserts and freaking new dimensions that they lied about with Minecraft Dungeons. I'm sorry, but Minecraft Dungeons is a different game. The dimension is related to Minecraft Dungeons, not the main game. So you're wrong here. Stop writing that corpo hog. They are not going to hire you. LOL. Wow. I am not asking to be hired. Your comment is the kind that is rather unhinged, full of falsehoods and lies, and quite honestly, I don't give a crap about because you're really rude. You're the kind of person that is the reason for the video that I did. Okay? So if you want to talk like that, be prepared to bring the evidence with you. No, actually, I have seen a lot more than 4 or 5 people asking for these things, as evidenced by the comments I received on this video. Lots of people have been asking for it. And also I've seen a lot of videos from people who've been covering this saying, yeah, this is great. We've wanted this kind of thing for a long time. So, you're wrong. You're entitled to your opinion, but, you're wrong. S21 Tim, I think the community sees the new update as the same thing due to many flawed updates. In the shorter point, they want something new, but in a deeper case, they want new things that is more connected to the rest of the stuff they added. Okay, Flare Fritz, still have 3 losers from the biome votes that they need to give their updates. That would be a great place to start improving what's already here. Actually, they even did some of that, to be honest. They have actually done that, which is interesting. But I agree. I want to see the not Mesa, Badlands update with the Vulture, because that is something that was that was one of the mob votes, and we eventually did get another. I am going blank here on what the mob was that we got. We got something. Wow. Just gone totally blank about this. Okay. Picanonyx flower. Oh, we are almost done here. Listen, it's really cool and pretty biome, but why is the wood variant so lame? The wool editions more than make up for it, though, definitely. If you've ever seen poplar, it is almost gray. It's very slight. It's warmer gray, so it's realistic. It's fairly realistic. I live in a place that has poplar trees everywhere. Crystal Bari said, yeah, the wool stairs is definitely the best part of the update. I like the biome, but maybe please they add a new tree in the biome. They did. It's poplar. And the Icy Phoenix. This is the last one. Finally, this is going to be a long video. It's not this update being the problem. It's that Mojang is disconnected from the community, and most things that the community asks for, like the end dimension overhaul or more survival-friendly nature with more animals you can either eat or tame, and Mojang constantly ignores it, favoring decoration over survival mechanics for years now. Minecraft was always a game where it was a mix of building and decorating, surviving, and a bit of RPG elements here and there. Not really any RPG. And survival was always at the core, more so than the other two. I personally like addition of trial chambers, but it was flawed. There's no reason to go explore them. There should be something added as a reason to do so. A powerful or rare item or tameable mob. Most exploration needs a reason, and until now name tags could only be got with fishing and exploration, which means that they also got craftable. There's even less of a reason to go out exploring, and game got made easier over the years, adding diamonds and even diamond tools to shipwrecks. It's an easy way to end game gear, and it's not like you can just turn off shipwrecks in pure vanilla. You'd either have to turn off all structures completely or mod the game to get it away, and most people who either can't mod because they play on console or those that don't know how to are exactly the people who want the game to feel fun again in survival. That's a lot to unpack here. It's a sandbox game. It's a game you can do whatever you want. Survival is one thing you can do. Building is one thing you can do. Exploration is one thing you can do. I don't think any of these take away from the exploration aspect of the game. You can explore anyways. You don't have to have loot that you want to explore. I explore because I want to see different things. Just see different things, like different landscapes. I love looking at the landscapes. That's the reason why I explore. I don't explore to go look for buildings. Buildings are part of the atmosphere for me. It's something that I expect to be there. I like to see the villages. I like to see the NPCs in the villages. You know, things like that. Building is the main thing I do, of course. And everything that is so far, almost everything that we've seen so far in the upcoming update in September, and a lot of what we've seen in Chaos Cubed, caters a lot to builders, and for these you do have to explore to find these biomes. So yeah, let me go through this a bit more here. I was gonna go to the top of this mountain, but meh. Decorating, that's a whole reason for building here. I don't think trial chambers are flawed. They're fun. I'm glad that name tags can be craftable. Quite frankly, it's one of those things that I want to have a lot of. And I know you can get it from, you could have gotten it from librarians. Until now, name tags could only be gotten with fishing and exploration. No, librarians, you can get unlimited name tags from librarians. Diamonds have been around for a really long time. Diamond tools and shipwrecks, I rarely see that. Yeah. So, response from cats. I understand your point, and as a survival game, Minecraft isn't as good, but I'd argue that Minecraft isn't primarily a survival game rather than a sandbox one. A lot of the features are sandbox-based. I mean, the whole Chaos Cubed drop is entirely a sandbox-based update and exploration and building, which is sandbox. Now, there could have been potential reasons why an end update is being set on the back burner. A dimension about 5 to 10% of the player base has actually entered, but wanting an end update is still fair. I disagree with you on the trial chambers being flawed. In my opinion, they are absolutely reasons to go to a trial chamber aside of just common loot of diamonds and iron. There's music discs, shards, armor trims, the mace, breeze rods, wind charges, collecting a bunch of copper resources. Easy way of getting slime balls, tridents, enchanted weapons, and even if none of this appeals to you, the fun of a trial chambers is kind of already a reason to go to one. Once again, with Minecraft being a sandbox game, that means you, the player, creates the objectives and therefore the reasons to explore a structure, the world, not the other way around. Totally agree here. Not saying that you are completely invalid in your take, but in my personal opinion, Minecraft at its core is not a survival, but a sandbox game, and thus results in a different approach when the developers design Minecraft. Moo Man replied, wah, 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 end update, wah. They are literally working on the code base that barely has been touched from 15 years ago. Cry some more. Okay. And Katz replied, wait. Someone who deleted their comment? Feels disingenuous to just label what we've gotten as corporal slorpo. Because I don't think what we've gotten at all is slop. Thank you. So, yes, I'm going to fly now. That is, like, I agree. I agree with a lot of that. And by the way, this is what exploration gets you. Views like this. Amazing. And I love this. But yeah, just going back to that here. Katz said 5 to 10% of the player base has entered the end. Yes, the end is actually somewhere that most players never, ever go to. Are you serious, Siri? I'm not talking to you. Whoops. So yeah, the end. They have even said that they are working on it. It is something that they are going to be doing in the future. And it hasn't been touched in quite a long time. Yeah, I agree about that. But it will come. But it's not such a high priority because most players never go there. Most players just play in the overworld. Most players, I bet, don't even go to the nether. So, there you go. You're going to have a lot of people complaining when the end update comes out, saying, I never go there, this is useless. We're going to get people saying that. Yeah. But anyways, this video has been long enough. Let's stop here. If you have any comments related to what I said, and if you're someone that I addressed when I was replying to you, and if you disagree with me, then you disagree with me, and that's fine. We can just agree to disagree. So I'll leave any comments you have in the comments below. If you like videos like this and would like to see some more, and you actually made it to the end of this, then please subscribe to this channel as well as my main one. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.